people have brought up the Mythic Plus drama, okay? Now, I haven't talked about this because I was just waiting to just, look at some other stuff first. But it does seem like, let me just make sure I have everything lined up before I look at it, okay? So just be patient with me for just a minute here. And, okay, I think it should be somewhere around here. And drama, yes, there is new WoW drama. That's right, guys. You went over it? I know. I was just looking for another one. Okay, so let's watch the original clip first. Where is it? I'm sure it's on LSF, right? Where is it here? Destiny Chris, it's your job to contextualize. It starts from here? Okay. We've got ourselves the clip. Big drama. Finally. WoW player admits to having Blizzard Game Master intervene in a plus 23 key dungeon. This means that this is a person playing a competitive version of World of Warcraft who had a game master who has god powers help them complete their competitive version of the game.
Okay, but no, listen. Let me explain
okay. You say your piece.
We're doing the key, and we killed the last boss, and I'm like, oh my god, we're missing percent. Like, how? This route looked fine. And I'm like, oh my god, he probably forgot the Arcanist on pull 1. Bro, I have to do this shit again. And then I'm like, I go to my GM friend, I'm like, bro, please, can you do me a solid and just, look, this thing has 20 mil, bro. Can you please just one-shot?
Bro, there ain't no way
you asked for the one time.
Bro.
Look, I meant no harm from it. If Blizzard wants to revoke that key or revoke my title, whatever they see fit, I don't care. Like, personally, I think it was harmless. I didn't expect him to, do it. In hindsight, done it. He was just, doing me a solid because I fucking hate homework keys. I hate Resil keys. I'm like, bro, my tank fucking up one pull, I now have to spend another 30 minutes of my life. I'll do it. I don't care, I'll do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So let me explain what happened in case you guys don't understand. So in World of Warcraft, there's a thing called Mythic Plus. And over time, good breakdown. Oh, okay, is this No Hit Jerome? Oh, God, I haven't heard that name for a long time. And let me see if this is an explanation for it. The biggest WoW scandal in World of Warcraft in years. Okay, let's watch this.
The biggest Blizzard scandal in World of Warcraft in years. This GM Daijo, he gets the job 2 months ago, and he immediately, allegedly, begins abusing his powers as much as possible. Daijo is hanging out with his friend group, seemingly also including this lady streamer named Yerabite. Unfortunately for Yerabite, her dungeon speedrun, it's just not going well. She's not going to be able to kill the final boss in time, she's going to have to restart the dungeon. But then in comes Daijo, he one-shots the boss, she gets her title, her achievement, and she goes straight to Twitter. Except, unfortunately, somebody snitched, and now it's all over Reddit. Blizzard was very quick to announce they're doing an official investigation. If you were a GM for Blizzard, would you be able to resist the temptation to abuse your powers?
Oh my god. This is it. So I'm so glad I quit it. And do you remember whenever I would always say that the reason why I don't play private servers is because, well, anybody could just cheat on a private server. So you could just pay a GM to give you stuff on the down low and people wouldn't know about it. So this is the threat. Is this it? Wow. GM is a death touch. Okay. So there's a lot of vocabulary in here that I have to explain. Okay. So a death touch is an instant kill, right? So instead of actually a GM is a game master and they can instantly kill any mob in the game, obviously because they literally have, admin privileges. So basically a GM there's a dungeon run, and these dungeon runs take a half hour to do, right? Or 20 minutes to do. And so if you don't do the dungeon run in time, you lose out on rewards and you're not able to continue your dungeon progression and you're not able to get certain things. So you have to kill a certain amount of monsters inside of the dungeon run in order to qualify for completing it, right? You can't just only kill the bosses. You have to kill some of the, packs of, grunts as well, or the random monsters as well. So you have to kill everything in the dungeon. Not every single thing, but an optimized amount of things. So a GM killed the last thing for them because they forgot about it. And this is a GM. They're failing in their dungeon. And now a guy goes and kills it for them. Oh my, a GM kills it for them. And it's apparently this streamer girl's dungeon. Blizzard GM death touching mobs in a Mythic plus 23 for their favorite streamer, Log Linked. Oh my god. We are contacted by Raider.io and ModMail since the thread is locked, and they asked that we let the community know the following. We would like to assure the community that this run has been banned internally. Okay, so then obviously Raider.io is like a community website that ranks Warcraft runs, right? So basically, if your run gets deranked, it's because you did something like cheating to take advantage of a bug or an exploit or something like that. So this right here, you guys might be confused on what's exactly going on here, is that this is the combat log for the damage that this monster is taken, right? And so and all of this is logged and written down. This is like, by the way, these are the kinds of people that the federal government needs to hire to get fraud, okay? See, like, this is the reason why I think catching fraud is so easy, because World of Warcraft players, we do this for fun. We look at these different sheets for fun. And so you can see right here, this is the health of the monster right here. And you can see the monster was clearly not dying, right? It was clearly not dying at all. Like, they were not killing this monster. And so what did they do? You have right here, damn it. And by the way, just so I can explain, these are the different players doing damage to this target, right? So it's player, arrow, damage target, right? Player, arrow, damage target. And this is the damage. So a chi wave, a thrash, fire breath. So these are the spells that were used against this monster. So you go all the way down, and the monster is at 89% health, and it dies. Because a certain individual did something called an instant kill. This is on an official Blizzard server. The tank pug, the tank was a pug and he logged it. So they were, and also think about this too. A lot of these different things aren't being logged necessarily, right? They're not. And not Joseph. Yeah, look at this here. Blizzard, what a joke. This is crazy. You're paying $15 a month to have simps go and kill monsters in a Mythic Plus dungeon for their favorite little streamers. Isn't that amazing? Thank you to those who flagged this. A fair and competitive playing field is essential to our games, and we won't tolerate cheating. So, did Blizzard make a comment on this? Blizzard commented on this. This guy, I know this guy, I met him actually at BlizzCon like 10 years ago, and I apologized to him personally. Not for any specific thing, but just for existing. And I seem to think that he appreciated it. And community manager, thank you to all of those who flagged this. We are reviewing and we take action as appropriate. A fair and competitive playing field is essential to our games, and we won't tolerate cheating. Oh my god. Unless the action is made public with proof, it's just a PR talking point to calm down the anger. I mean, a person doing this has to get fired, right? I mean, like, you have to get fired for doing this. Like, I mean, PvP ladder every season begs to differ, right? And so you've just got more people, streamers PR campaign now. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that GM is beyond fired. He deleted his Reddit account and everything, but we got the logs. Wait a minute. So oh my god. Okay, let me see if I can pull that up. Give me a second. Okay, I opened up a random page. But, all right, comment search, and this is his Reddit account. Yeah, I agree, Flex could be a perfect option. Oh, no. So he deleted his Reddit accounts in general. Oh, my God. I made this because I saw some people talking about hunter boosting the other day. Is there anything that's worth looking at here? Or is it just the fact that he deleted his Reddit account? He's hiding. And so what's his Twitter account? What's this guy's Twitter? I want to see his name again. So DAIJODJ. Daijo DJ. Oh, I think I spelled it. I probably dyslexia'd that one. Give me a minute. D-A-I-J-O. Oh, oops. Wait. Did he delete it? Am I a retarded, or did he just delete his entire account? Let me see. This is the girl. This is the girl wishing him happy birthday and saying that they can play games together from last year. Oh my god. And this is her messaging him again. Oh my. And then this is him. Is this another e-girl? Yeah, this is another WoW e-girl. Oh my god. Game Master Corruption. And this is what he said. And to capstone my first week on WoW, today's my birthday, finishing off the week well. I'm so thankful for all the people and friends I've met along the way. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. And then he even said, thank you, Yara. Oh my god. And so if I click on this account does not exist. He murdered that monster, that lingering remnant, in cold blood. That's crazy. So did this girl make a comment about it at all? Guess who just scored a 96% of their physics midterm? You gotta look into that professor, man. Like, I don't know what to say. Yara reposted this. Okay, so what'd she say? Putting all memes aside, I feel bad for everyone attacking Yara when he just admitted that he's the one that called upon his GM friend and the GM wasn't doing it to simp for her. People are so ruthless for no reason and ready to attack a woman at any cost. I mean, I don't know, guys. I have a feeling that, I mean, she was in, like, I mean, she already had, I mean, she had a rapport with this person as well, right? I mean, it's not like she doesn't know who this person is. I mean, it's not like, this is the thing, like, she was wishing this person happy birthday and playing with them a year ago. So it's not like this is just, oh, wow, this random GM came into my fucking Mythic Plus run and just made me win the game on accident. No, that's what it was. Fringe benefits? Yeah, I mean, like, what are we even doing here? Would Twitch ban her as cheating against the TOS? No, I don't think she should get banned. And this is the most annoying thing about it. She has in her title that she's a top 1% player. That is so annoying. It's so annoying that you have people that are going around bragging about this. Meanwhile, this is what's happening. The guy in the UK, yeah, she's coping so hard. Well, I don't know why it happened. I mean, I can't read the guy's mind. Losing your job for what your friend calls a homework key. 30 minutes of my life? Hell nah. Friend? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if I should feel sad or bad for him. He was just desperate for companionship or lonely. Revoke title, more like ban. I think that if you're asking a GM to do that, I actually don't think that you should get banned. Like, what do you think Cody thinks? He's grinding his ass off and then people do shit like this? Yeah. I don't think that you should get banned. I think it's only the GM that should get banned. Or should get fired. He still has his account up. Wait, what is it? Let me pull this up and find it. Here he still had his account up.
Have to necessarily be a GM. This doesn't necessarily have to be a Blizzard employee.
Oh, this is from
that
yesterday.
was until a Twitter account came up,
he deleted
which is
it.
Daijo DJ, and he is a senior quality analyst who works on Warcraft.
Apparently, it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work.
And I think he has moved to the Warcraft team and been working here for about 50 days. And interestingly enough, he is also
It seems
somebody
like
who
it's longer than
Yara
that because this was
tweeted
from...
at him.
Oh, that
who
was this
Yara
year.
is the
I thought it was last year. Maybe I read the 5s and 6.
the augmentation
Or 6 is a
evoker.
5.
Yara tweeted at him, "Happy birthday," back all the way in May. So that's where this kind of links together. And this links together in an insane conspiracy theory. And so, okay, so that's all where the connection was made. Then
Yes.
Growl got Yeezus, the demon hunter from this group.
Growl is the cat with the waffle on his head. And he's like one of the best Mythic Plus players out there, right? Very, very well respected, great player.
Into voice and was discussing what actually happened with the run with him. And we're just going to let Yeezus explain what happened in this clip.
Okay.
Okay,
Suspicious
but no,
about it is-
listen. Let me
Okay,
explain it to you,
okay.
though.
You say your piece.
We're doing the key, and we killed the last boss, and I'm like, oh my god, we're missing percent. Like, how
Yeah.
this route looked fine, and I'm like, oh my god, he probably forgot the Arcanist on pull 1, bro. I have to do this shit again, and then I'm like, I go to my GM friend, I'm like, bro, please, can you do me a solid and just like
Bro,
look, this thing has
there
20
ain't no
mil,
way.
bro. Can you please just one shot?
Bro, there ain't no way
With
you
the one
asked
time
to
for the
do it.
one time.
Bro,
Look, I meant no harm from it. If Blizzard wants to revoke that key or revoke my title, whatever they see fit, I don't care. Like, personally, I think it was harmless. I didn't expect him to, like, do it.
Is a plus 23 key like is a plus 23 key a big deal now? Oh, it is. It is. Yeah, like that's huge. Holy shit. So just so you guys can get a frame of reference here. I'm going to see how many 24s that have been done, right? And these are the ones that have been logged, right? It might take me a bit to go through this. I just want to see, like, if I can find... It seems like a lot of people have done 24s, and 25 seems like the ceiling here. So, yeah. And check US, I'm not even sure, right? And so it seems like a lot of people have done 24s, but 23s, you can very clearly see, like, this is a high-level thing, right? And also, by the way, a lot of these are the same people doing it. So this is a high-level one. Look at their server. Oh, there it is. So basically, a plus 23 key puts you in very comfortably the top 5,000 runs in the world. Okay? The top 5,000 runs in the world. And he just... Boop. Bop. Nope. There you go. I got you. Don't worry about me. There it is. It's hard from the previous page? Yeah, but it's top 5,000, right?
In hindsight, he shouldn't have done it. He was just, like, doing me a solid because I fucking hate...
Can you explain why it's so rare or why they can't just redo it? Well, they can redo it. They just didn't want to.
homework keys. I hate Resil keys. I'm like, bro, my tank fucking
This is the reason why I quit the game, by the way, is what he just said. Listen to what he just said.
I hate homework keys. I hate Resil keys. I'm
Why
like,
the fuck am I doing something I don't even want to do? Like, I got so tired of, like, playing a video game that I don't even want to play. Like, a homework? Wait, what do you mean homework? I don't want to do homework in a fucking video game. This seems retarded. Fuck this. I just quit, man. You never pushed keys? Yeah, but there's other homework mechanics in video games as well, right? Do you think that World of Warcraft, that's the only homework mechanic?
bro, my tank fucking up one pull. I now have to spend another 30 minutes of my life. Like, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do it.
This is the information that I have come across so far and just how I understand it.
Yeah.
Now, for my thoughts, if this is true and not a setup, this is unfucking believable. First and foremost, this run should get reverted. If this is actually a Blizzard employee, first off, you're going to get fired for doing shit like this. I cannot, like, if it's actually a Blizzard employee, I absolutely cannot fathom that he would do something like this to the point where there is a wildfire on Reddit now where people are actually heated. I think that this is something that if you were going to get every player on this entire game upset, if you as a Blizzard employee are abusing that power and allowing people to...
Yeah, it's bad whenever an employee of the company gives people achievements in a video game. Duh. Like, yeah, obviously people are mad about this. You don't need to be a wizard to figure that one out. Of course, people are fucking furious.
To achieve rewards that they otherwise shouldn't have. So I think at base level, this run should be reverted. This guy, I would feel just absolutely awful because this guy is...
he just went protected mode.
His job is in danger.
Did he just go protected mode?
I would feel just absolutely awful because this guy...
Wait, so you see, he was on... He had it open, right? You can see he had it open. Just an update, I'm moving to the Warcraft team May 26th. 2 months later, he's already doing this bullshit. He refreshes, it's protected.
His job is in danger now. Like, this is something that is really, really, really tough to come back from. But that was it. That's the drama that's
No, it's not tough to come back from. You don't come back from this. This is something that, like, why would a company want to hire you after you've literally just, like, cheated in their game? Like, he was tuned in? Yeah, I mean, this is, like, you can't not get fired for this. It's blacklist material. Yeah, this is something that's probably going to destroy your entire career.
Happened with Mythic Plus exploiting, and I wanted to get in...
Because here's the reason why. It's because there's nothing that matters more for a video game company than the integrity of the game. If people think that the game is fake or the achievements in the game are fake, everything about the video game's reward structure collapses. So the second that you remove any sort of, or you create any ambiguity and you remove the integrity of the game, the entire game loses its value. So you are effectively, like, you are hurting the game in a, like, massive, profound way by doing this.
Wanted to actually make a video about this just because I thought it would be interesting because it's again, it's gotten huge traction on Reddit. Let me refresh this. Oh my god, 1,600 likes, and this is absolutely unbelievable. At first, whenever I first saw this, I thought it was just like some hit piece, but now it seems like it's more legit, which is unbelievable.
Oh my god.
That's it for me today. I'll see you guys.
That's crazy. Obviously, this isn't the whole video. I'll link it anyway. Tettles is a he's a WoW player, right? So, like, if you're interested in a more WoW specific take on it, you can go ahead and look at the rest of the video. But I'll look at the Reddit post as well and take a look at it. So, losing your job for what your friend calls a homework key for 30 minutes of my life. Bro, there's no way a GM was actually one-tapping mobs for his friend on live servers. What the fuck? I had 2 GM friends in Mists of Pandaria, and they treated that game like shit, and they were like they were in the Secret Service. They wouldn't even type their GM name in game. Crazy work, rip job. So, we actually had a guy... Oh god, I can probably just tell the story. It's been such a long time. So we had a guy who worked at Blizzard who we didn't really know until, like, way later on, and he joined my guild in Cataclysm. And there was an event where it had the Blizzard devs against, like, some of these, like, really, really good players, and he linked me the video, and he says, "Look how good these guys at Blizzard really are. They're insane, and they made these other people, like, they totally beat them in this thing." And I'm not going to explain what it was, because I'm going to keep it ambiguous on purpose. But the Blizzard devs completely trashed them. Like, these are, like, top players in the world, and the devs that actually made this dungeon, like, just like, it was not even remotely close. It was just a total blowout. And he's telling me about how badass it is and everything. Later on, I find out he was in the fucking team. It was him in the fucking team, man. It was him doing it. And he's like, dude, aren't these guys so good? I was like, yeah, these guys are insanely fucking good. They're amazing. Like, what is this? And so, yeah, he's glazing himself, right? He is. And so this happened. This is like it was like over 10 years ago. And like, I knew this guy for a really, really long time. He's a great guy, right? And there's the reason they're called Game Masters. Yeah, I mean, he was beyond a Game Master. Like, he didn't do GM stuff. He was like, actually like a lot above that. And so anyway, we can no longer trust any unlogged or any unstreamed high-end content run is legit. Yeah, I mean, you could have easily said that. I feel like that's obvious. People are really mad. I said it elsewhere, but it was incredibly... and by the way, this is exactly what I just said, by the way. This is exactly what I... Wait, is this him? Wait a minute. Wait, is he in my chat? No shot. Oh my god. Can you buy out New World and keep it running for us? Maybe this isn't him. Blizzard, but this is him talking about... Oh my god. This is him, oh... No way. He 100% watches you. No fucking way. Let's cast your tournaments. Oh my god. Dude. He was... No, this is him deleting the account. Holy shit. Not today, but he's not in the chat. I don't know, he's probably in the chat now. Right, make him a mod? Yeah, I will. Just give me all the free... Before you get fired, give me Gmod. I need Gmod, and I need the sword from the Mists of Pandaria 5-man, the Mogadishu blade from the last boss. And I also need, what else? Oh, King Mechagon. I need King Mechagon. And what else? No, I got the Mail Muncher. That's no big deal. Sword Run? Yeah, we've got to do that. It's Mogudar, Blade of 1,000 Cuts. I remember the name. And still never got Mechagon. Yeah, Bofa. What's in the box? King Mechagon. So this is what's really funny, is that just this thing by itself is going to damage the entire integrity for the game as a whole. I think Blizzard actually might make, like, it's like 50-50, I'd say. It's like not a for sure thing, but like there's a good chance Blizzard might actually come out and make a statement about this, like an extended statement about it, because of how detrimental this is to the company. It's detrimental to the game at large. Because now you have a person who's effectively cheating. You know, he's cheating in the game, and it's being allowed. Like, this is an employee that was working and collaborating with streamers in order to cheat in the game. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, Zenrock sword from archaeology? Yeah, dude, those troll digs? Oh my god, that shit was annoying. Can you just give me that sword? Like, I just want it real quick, right? Live server, not even beta or test server? No. Back in the day, so like, here's the thing, right? Asmongold. Let me see if I can pull this up. No, that's it. I don't, oh my god. Asmongold Jesus Christ. I might watch this, but not right now. Anyway, S-Fan, is this whenever I was in the guild with him? I have no idea. So, the Dark Portal, ditching Fairlina. Ah, fuck. I don't think I don't know if this is really it. It was about 5 years ago.
KT and they're gonna quit. Well, actually, there's three types. There's people that are literally gonna run it.
No, this is with his guild. So anyway, like we were doing fucking Maxina. And this is like the last boss in the spider wing of Naxxramas. And S-Fan was being fucking retarded. And he's like, I'm going to be a paladin tank. And he keeps going back and forth to fucking do this. And like there's a GM watching. And this is on a test server. There's a GM watching. And the GM was finally like, okay, fuck. I'm just gonna teleport you back to Stormwind so we can just like, he's like, all right, let's get this over with, right? This is a testing phase, get this done, right? So they just teleported them back there, and then they brought him back in because it just took so fucking long. And by the way, it took like an hour for Sven to get anything ready in Classic WoW, and so don't even get me started in real life. So anyway, this happened, and like there were a few people like joking about this, right? But like nobody was really mad because it was a testing server, right? It was a private, it's basically a private server testing thing. And so we were testing, but this is on a live server. This is a live server with real players. Asmos, the absolute GOAT. Let me see, can I find this? Oh my God.
Oh man. Whilst all my 3 colleagues are on lunch break,
POV, your personal GM kills Illidan Stormrage in TBC Classic. You are summoning E-Girl TTV. I have my own Game Master Guild.
time to summon my favourite ego Twitch streamer and help them get Warglaives of Azzinoth. And I think, well I hope, that by doing this I'll get the recognition I deserve, and perhaps,
she'll say my name.
if I'm really lucky,
Yeah.
she'll become my e-girlfriend.
Oh,
or
wow.
even shout out my name when I next type in Twitch chat. Oh boy, I would love that.
Yeah.
The best part is, no one will ever know what I'm about to do, cause no one at Blizzard ever checks logs. There we go, my favourite e-girl Twitch streamer. Go and loot Warglaives of Azzinoth.
Go do it, baby.
My present just for you.
It's okay.
I'm also gonna gift you 100 subs after this as well.
Wow.
I sincerely hope that's enough for a used sock or something. She's looted it.
Oh, it's
My
a
job's
Warglaive?
done.
Oh,
Although
no.
there's tens of thousands of players that get automatically
Wow.
banned from automated reports, and every
Is this
version
real?
of the game
Yeah.
is rampant with bots. Here I am, insta-killing bosses for my favourite e-girl Twitch streamer.
Oh my
I'm
God.
always primed and ready to appear on any whim whenever she needs assistance. Oh, it's just about time to hop over to retail and insta-kill all the mythic keys as well. But not before I give her a gold cap on TBC Classic.
Give her the gold. You
No
give her.
one will ever know.
Nobody will ever know. Oh my God, he's still out there doing it. Here, guys, give him a sub. He almost has 100,000 subs. I've watched this guy for years, man. You've got to give this guy a sub. So there it is. Oh my God, what a fucking dude. What a fuck up, man. And so we can no longer trust any run. GM Death Touch Mega Thread. Oh, wow. Nice to see they're already accommodating a new 6-person. Nice to see that they're already accommodating the new 6-person dungeon format. That GM might be invincible, but they still want to feel included. Healing Rain now targets up to 6 players, or 6 targets. Oh my fucking God. And I just really don't know what to say. Man, Season 2 Mythic Plus is really going to be punishing. Fortified, Tyrannical, Zalatath's Guile, no GM assistance. Oh, wow. My journey to, this is another person. Anyone else just not hyped for the new season? Why would you ever get hyped for a new season? The corrupted GM run has been banished on Raider.io. Oh, man. Is there any recent update to this? 2005 and 2012? This is called... The thing is that I had this happen. I did. I had this happen, and it was the craziest fucking thing. So we had a screenshot with my guild, and I remember, like, it was the fucking, like, dude, I still remember exactly the way that I felt when this happens, man. I did. And so what it was like fucking, so a guy in my guild quit the guild. And I was I remember I had joined the guild in 2011, right? And 7 or 8 years later, my game master and my GM quit the guild. And I thought to myself, in our raiding team now, I am the most senior member of the guild. No one, I remember when every single other person joined this guild, it was like, I just like, my GM Yeah, I mean, Guildmaster. Yeah, it's my Guildmaster. And so, you are the Overlord. Yeah, and so like, and then I became the new Guildmaster at the time because he promoted me to Guildmaster. Fuck. This same thing happened to me, man. And did you clear the bank out? I was already an officer before then. Like, the thing is that before this, I had the greatest job ever. I really did. I was the recruitment officer for the guild, so I got to go and steal people from other guilds. I always got first prio on loot. I never had any real responsibilities other than bringing people into the guild. I could show up to raids whenever I wanted to. I was basically, like, I had it dicked, bro. Like, I was always getting defaulted gear. I was always getting the best loot on purpose. I never had any responsibility, and I never had any obligations, really. And so I remember I woke up, and, like, it was, like, fucking 7:49, right? And, like, the raid starts at 8 p.m. And I woke up and I checked my phone, and I see in the group chat that we have that my guildmaster told us that he's looking at quitting the game. And I remember thinking to myself, fun's over. Fun's over. Now I'm going to have to step up, and I'm going to actually have to do something. And it was like, yeah, I was great. Everything was amazing. Everything was perfect, right? I got totally pampered and everything. Nobody ever complained about me. I could wipe the raid because I got a bad parse, and nobody could do anything about it. But then he quits, and now I have to be the raid leader. Now I have to run the guild. We still got cutting edge. We still did. We still got cutting edge, and I worked my fucking ass off to get new people in the guild could run the guild so I could go back to doing nothing. It took me half of a tier of a tier, but I did it. And by the middle of Tomb of Sargeras or so, I had already recruited an entirely new leadership team, and I was just like, all right, back to doing nothing again. That was it. I'm a very good, listen, I always said, I'm a very good watchmaker, but I'm not a good watcher. I'm not good at just kind of doing the day-to-day organization and just keeping up with stuff, but I'm great at being able to set it all up. I can organize everything and put it all together, but then I don't want to run things. Delegation is a skill, yes. And then I was gone, bro. I came back just to get my cutting edge achievement. That's about it, right? And so anyway, this is it. They didn't know anything about this. So this dude went, wow, Game Master corruption. Oh my God. So this is probably the biggest and most embarrassing scandal from a GM ever since Martin Fury. Isn't that crazy? So for those that don't remember, the uninitiated, in 2009, the first day release of Ulduar, a GM, I forgot how this actually happened, but somebody got an item that allowed them to kill everything in an area, right? And it allowed them to completely clear a dungeon. This was in 2009, by the way. And so this is, I think, the worst instance of this happening since 2009. Oh my God. Yep, the t-shirt, exactly. And I don't really even know what to say. So yeah, I remember this. Yeah, it was nuts, man. April 15th, 2009 might have actually been the 14th for NA. Yeah, I guess so. It's just really it. I mean, I really don't even know what to say, guys. I don't. It's just crazy for me to see this happen. Kevin, what is this here? Randy responded to the post on WoW. What did he say? Let me see it. Last cool thing the WoW GMs have done. Let me pull it up and find it. The guy deleted his entire Twitter account. Wait, why is everybody dying? I remember this. Blizzard! So we got, this is so fucking funny. This video got 3 million, oh my God, has 3 million views from 6 years ago. So we got into a special zone in Shadowlands, and we weren't supposed to go in this zone. And so we were discovering things that we weren't supposed to know about. And so we were in a separate area. A Blizzard GM comes in and kills all of us one by one. Wait, why is everybody dying? Blizzard! They literally killed us! They won't even show themselves. They're so afraid. They will not even... Oh, it's the guy. So, oh, come on, man. One of the coolest moments ever in the stream. The GM comes in and says, GG. After I said he won't even show himself, and I was totally baiting him to do that. I was. Literally the return of Martin Fury. Oh my fucking god. So how short will you cut your hair? That's probably not that short, right? Area death test. Kills... Wait. Wait a minute. It actually is Martin Fury. That's exactly what it said. 15 years later, they used the ancient text. Look. Oh no, they changed it. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. Kills all enemies in a 30-yard radius cheater. This is 2009. And what is it now? Fucking 16 or something like that years later. Time is a flat circle. Oh my god. And of course, look who it is. Obviously, I knew all about this. That is fucking crazy. I was there when it was written. I was there. I don't even know what to say. Old time goes by fast. Yeah, it's just really... The Earth is a flat circle too. Okay, well, we've got one of those guys in here. That's great. I didn't know that. Circles were always flat? Yeah, right. So let me see if I can find what these other ones are doing. The old GM situation is fucked, but what's even more fucked is people reacting to it without all the info. Me included, I need to do better. Reminding fellow WoW players there are women who are really, really good at the game and play high content without assistance. Please stop blaming innocent people. Okay, sweetie. Okay, sweetie. Yeah, I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Why are you even saying this? Why are you even doing this? It's just so embarrassing, man. Oh my fucking god. The entire thing turned into an e-girl thing. One of the members happened to be a girl. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say it. If you talk to 5 girls that played World of Warcraft, you're going to get 10 stories about them being harassed. The fact is that guys do give women special treatment in these games, just like they give women special treatment in real life. That special treatment manifests in all kinds of different things. And I do think that a lot of women, because, I mean, the girl that was in the run, she's a pretty girl. She is. She's a pretty girl. I don't like making, you know, like weird comments about people's appearance, but she's attractive. Attractive women, I don't think they realize the advantages they have in life because that's their entire life. They never experience the other side of things. Pretty girls get all kinds of advantages and all kinds of excuses made for them, all kinds of privileges. There's a reason why they call it pretty privilege. You know, that's the way it is. They will at 40? Yeah, when they're 40, they'll understand. And that's why they hate young women, because now they're enjoying it and the woman now isn't. Life on easy mode? Well, it's not on easy mode. Like, young women have different struggles than young men do. Young men have struggles of, you know, like, you have a lot more pressure on you to build your career, to build your, you know, like, build out who you are as a person. A young woman has more pressure on them because obviously there's a lot of weird guys that want to take advantage of them, or, you know, like realistically, like, sexual harassment and sexual assault, and especially like the most violent forms of that are almost exclusively men on women, right? And I don't think that should be downplayed at all. I would never downplay that. The reality is that men and women are playing a game very differently. And it's a lot like World of Warcraft, where women are like hunters in classic WoW, and men are like warriors, where when a hunter is level 21, they are the strongest class in the game. Everybody wants to be a hunter. Everybody wants the hunter in the party. Everybody wants to be playing with the hunter. They're doing the most damage, and everybody thinks that they're so overpowered. But whenever they hit level 60, that warrior that was struggling and had to eat after every single cat that he killed, That warrior now is the top DPS, and there's only one hunter in the raid, and the only reason that hunter's there is to make the warrior run faster. It's just the way it is. And Trank Shot? You don't... Who the fuck uses Trank Shot? Like, what do you need Trank Shot for? In a serious run, you kill them before they even enrage. So, yeah, and I guess maybe you have Trank Shot. Maybe, I guess, right? But I guess maybe they use Trank Shot. True Shot Aura. True Shot Aura only applies, as far as, if I remember correctly, it only applies to ranged attack power, not melee attack power. But I don't want to get too far into it, right? True Shot... Let me look this up. Passive, range attack power, increased by 100, casters, yeah, there it is. Range attack power increased by 100. So I was right. Yeah, attack power is both. Yeah, there it is. I don't know why somebody would try to correct me about a video game. Here's another one, right? And there it is. Chromagus needed Trank. I mean, in the really good runs, I feel like look, it doesn't matter. I know what I'm talking about. I always know what I'm talking about. Not in Classic. I don't know. Baldy never wrong. So yeah, there you go. But I don't want to get into too much into that, right? All my point is that women are early game scalers and they fall off late game like crazy. Men don't really, you know, the early game for men, it's really, really hard, right? You turn 13 and you're competing with the president of the United States for girls your age, right? So it's a challenge. It definitely is. But at the same time, by the time that you hit max level, you are going to scale way better than everybody else. Right? That's crazy. Am I wrong? Wait, pause. Yeah, definitely. That's deep. I guess so. And he plays the saxophone, of course. And so, yeah, what is this here? I'm the only one competing for my games that girls my age at 30. I guess, right? I have no idea. You don't get bailed out as a man, I suppose? Right. And so that's exactly what it is. I don't want to go too far into that because it's really not the point, right? The real thing is it's the cheating, right? Let me see here. I'll see if there's any more of this to look at before I move past this, okay? But I can't believe No Hit Jerome is still farming, man. And good for him. Let me see here if I can find it. This shit's insane. GM death touches to help time a plus 23. Oh my god. And no Final Fantasy 14 Google Doc is ever going to reach the WoW tier drama of a GM insta-kills a boss to help a streamer girlfriend finish her plus 23 key. And the thing is that, like, I don't even think it was his streamer girlfriend. Right? It was just a guy that did this. But it's laughable to me now that magically there are GMs that you can be in flaming streams with, just streaming your keys to them. And you don't have time to time with them. They're help one-shotting mobs. Again, if there's anything to make me feel better about quitting WoW and that nothing in the game matters anymore, this definitely made it a lot easier. It did. Oh my god, how embarrassing for Blizzard. Totally fucking embarrassing. I don't even know what else to say. Wait, is this actually real? Yeah, it is. It sure is real. And that's the way it goes, man. It already was. Yeah, look at Limit Max's tweet. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Is it maximum WoW? Okay, there it is. Let me see if I can find it. This guy is the final boss of simping. All other simps got absolutely mogged by this guy. What a beast. Also, how many of you have so much aura that you get a Blizzard employee to lose their job for you? Look, guys. It really doesn't take a lot for a dude to fuck up his whole life over a girl. See, like, women think that, like, this is some kind of, like, a big deal that a guy would do this. Okay, so this is the way that it used to be back in the day, is that a guy was a sinner, he was paying for hookers and whores, he's going to the whorehouses every night, finally the Crusades happen. So it's like, okay, well, we're gonna go to Jerusalem, we're gonna retake the Holy Land, my sins are going to be forgiven, and everything is gonna be okay. And so they go all the way down to the Middle East, and they do the Crusades, and he comes back, he gets a bunch of money, immediately gets all his sins forgiven, he gets and then immediately he spends it all back on whores. Spends all of his money on whores, commits all the sins again, and guess what happens? Well, there's another crusade, and then back to the Middle East. And then eventually he either dies somewhere in England or in Saudi Arabia. I don't know. Somewhere along the way gets killed. Yes, that's the way it is. So this has been going on forever, right, guys? It has been. And you're the only one to fix up your life over a girl. Congrats on the new house. Who said I got a new house? I didn't get a new house. I like my house, but I might have to. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, oh my God, the final boss of simping. I think that's about right. Jesus, how embarrassing, man.